I definitely appreciate the more about this, just educating and getting the word out. And especially local governments knowing that we're not trying to abolish, we're just trying to reform. Yeah, a lot is, and that's where we've boiled up with all this frustration and all the anger. When you have 223 years worth of just adding on and on and on to a system, it gets really out of whack. Really, it came to a crisis point, broke over the past 6 years. Property values spiked. What that meant was people had huge unvoted increases in their tax bill. And that frustration is just boiled over. It shouldn't have happened. It wasn't right. Our essentially our system did not react how it should have. So that's at a base level in terms of what's currently broken and what the legislature has done to try to address that fits with essentially property value spiking. Property tax bills shouldn't have, but they did.
And so this really just started with kind of right there. Somebody got upset about that, right?
So I was just at a township last night. They got a 35% increase in their revenue because their property owners had a 35% increase in their values. That should never have happened.
Okay.
And
And I think that
that,
that's what a lot of people got really upset about, and
yeah,
probably was the main driving force, wasn't it?
yes, it had. Um, Local guy, realtor, would complain to me every week as auditor that his taxes were too high, that property taxes were too high. Halfway through my first year, all these different bills, seeing the impact, he got very scared, called me and said, "You can't do these. Our fire department won't be able to survive some of this." And I said, "Well, weren't you the same one that was complaining to me last year about how high your property taxes were?" And he said, "Yes, but the fire department is our community. And if we lose it, I don't know what our community would look like." And so I said, "Well, now you've learned how much your fire department is worth to you." And that's just a gut check that we have to start asking ourselves, what actually are these services worth?